In this episode of FTD Facts, I'm going to be doing a side-by-side comparison of these two nations that are giants in their own rights, India and Russia. How you doing, everybody? My name is Leroy Kenton. Welcome to another episode of FTD Facts. And before I continue, guys, if you love learning about different countries and cultures, give this video a big thumbs up, as well as hit that subscribe button for all you new faces here at FTD Facts. We post videos daily, so stay tuned. Now, starting off with the country of India. India is the second largest population in the entire world, and the country located in South Asia is also the seventh largest country in the entire world. India is often criticized with different generalizations as well as stereotypes, but it's a good idea to remember that India is a massive and diverse country with a lot of wealth and amazing people. Now, when it comes to Russia, the Russian Federation is the largest country in the entire world. Russia covers more than 1/10 of the land on the earth, as well as it spans 11 time zones and across 2 different continents of Europe and Asia, as well as it has shores on 3 oceans, the Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, as well as the Arctic Ocean. But guys, before I continue with the facts in this episode of FTD Facts is sponsored by HiNative. HiNative is the #1 Q&A app for language learners. So this app is pretty awesome. I'm going to go through some of the features so that you can really see how this works. The HiNative app supports questions about over 110 languages, and it's available for download on Android and iOS devices, or you can use it on your web browser. It's so easy to get started. You just download and install it, and within 1 or 2 minutes you can sign up with your email address, or you can log in through Facebook or Twitter. Now, how the app really works is that you can actually get answers to your questions from the native speakers of the different countries that you want to learn about. So for example, if you want to learn how to say love in Spanish, you just type, "How do I say love in Spanish?" And a native Spanish speaking person will reply to you, whether through text or they can also reply through audio. And it's great because you can also upload your audio questions as well. The HiNative app is free to use, so you can start using it right away, as well as it has a premium version where it has a little bit more features. So if you like what you see, the link is down below where you can install HiNative, and I highly recommend it if you're trying to learn about different languages. Alright, so back to our side-by-side comparison of India and Russia. Looking at the population of India, that sits at 1.3 billion people, and India's population density is at 387.9 people per square kilometer. The land area of India is 3,287,590 square kilometers. Now, moving on to Russia, its population is a lot smaller than India at 143.96 million people. Russia's population density is at 8.42 people per square kilometers, and its land area is a total of 17,098,242 square kilometers. Okay, now moving on into the money and the currency and all that good stuff about these nations. The currency that India uses is the Indian Rupee, and currently 1 Indian Rupee equals 0.016 US dollars. Now, the Russian currency is the Russian Ruble, and 1 Russian Ruble equals 0.018 US dollars. Not only is the Indian economy super massive, but it's also one of the most highly diversified economies in the whole world. Also on top of that, India is the 18th largest export economy in the world, and in the fiscal year of 2015 and 2017, India's economy became the world's fastest growing major economy, surpassing China. India's GDP is a total of $2.26 trillion, and its GDP per capita is at $6,570. According to the latest data, the total amount of India's exports sits at $256 billion, and its top exports are refined petroleum, diamonds, and jewelry. India's total import amount was $344 billion, and its top imports are crude petroleum, gold, as well as diamonds. Now for a closer look into Russia's economy. Russia is the 16th largest export economy in the world, and the economy is based on a vast supply of natural resources, including oil, coal, iron ore, gold, and aluminum. Russia's GDP is a total of $1.28 trillion, and its GDP per capita is $23,200. Now the total dollar amount for Russia's exports are $282 billion, and its top exports are crude petroleum, refined petroleum, as well as coal briquettes. The latest numbers indicate that Russia's imports total was at $180 billion. And its top imports are packaged medicaments, cars, and other heating and machinery. Now I want to look at the cost of living. Which country is cheaper to live in or more expensive? When we compare the cost of living in India compared to Russia, the food is 18% cheaper in India, housing is 46% less, clothing is 32% less, transportation is at 24% cheaper, personal care is 22% cheaper, and entertainment, however, is 22% more expensive. So in total, the cost of living in India is 23% cheaper than in Russia. And the final statistics to look at is the national debt and the debt per citizen. When it comes to India, India's national debt is at 1.1 trillion US dollars. And its debt per citizen is a total of $928. For Russia, their national debt is at 195 billion US dollars, so a lot less than India's. And Russia's debt per citizen is at 1,339 US dollars. So that is for this episode of India or Russia, which country is better. Let me know down below your thoughts and comments about what was presented in this episode and just any other things that you want to share down below. And don't forget, guys, to install HiNative.com. The link is down below where you can start getting answers to your questions from native speakers of the different languages that you want to find out about. You can start learning new languages right away, as well as everything you want to know about a language. Click the link down below where you can install HiNative for free. Until next time, guys, I'm Leroy Kenton. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you real soon. Hey, and for all you amazing people that continued watching this to the end screen, here's a playlist of videos that we highly recommend. Here you can start learning about the different countries of the world, including India and Russia. We have videos where we go a lot more in depth. Be sure to come back here every single week for brand new videos, and I'll see you soon.